Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Realty Wise. This is Bobby Owens with Remax North San Antonio, and today my guest is Gerardo Ituarte. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Bobby. Nice to have you here.
Can you tell me what the name of your company is?
Yes, we're a local San Antonian developer, and our company name is Artz Development.
Okay, and that is Artz with a Z, correct? A-R-T-Z.
Exactly, that's how it is.
Perfect. Just out of curiosity, kind of how did you come to get started in the business of real estate development?
Well, I would say that since I was a kid, I think that what I end up having as breakfast, lunch, and dinner was this. You know, my father, he used to own a construction company and a development company. So yeah, since I was a little kid, the only thing that I heard about is this business. So I got in love with it. I was, one of those between my brothers that decided not to join the business in my early stages of my life. But yes, 10 years ago, I ended up saying, hey, goodbye to corporate world. Let's go to our basics, which is this.
Okay. So you chose to follow your passion.
Yes. Again, since I was a kid, that was the only thing that we were hearing at our house. I got in love with it, even though that I ended up moving to the corporate world, for several years. Yes, I was really in love with this. So this is my passion. This is what I breathe. This is where all my blood goes through. So yes, I'm now in a business that I do enjoy every day of my life.
Well, it's very lucky for you. So many people have jobs where they don't feel fulfilled, and it's wonderful that you are able to experience doing what you really want to do.
Yes, it is a bless, and I would just change a little bit of what you said. For me, it's not a job. It's something that excites my life. Okay, so every day that I just wake up, regardless if, as of today, I end up waking up at 4:30 a.m. and I started working. And not working again, I started enjoying my day by making all the things that I needed to do, all my pendings. So yes, a passion, something that you love, and I love this. So it's not a work for me.
Well, we are lucky to have you here. Just being a member of the nearby community, I've driven around a lot in Denver Heights, and I see a lot of your developments going on. So can you just explain a little bit on how you selected Denver Heights and how you got started in this community?
We moved here to San Antonio about 10 years ago. And when we started, kind of realizing where to start investing and doing projects, unfortunately speaking, people were not telling us to come to this area. As a matter of fact, they were telling us, hey, go everywhere around San Antonio except the east side. But luckily enough for me, one day I got lost in the area. And as soon as I started driving all around, I got in love with it. Because of several reasons. First of all, I'm a very visual person. So for me, this is the best place for you to enjoy all San Antonio skyline. So with that, I started with my right foot. Then starting engaging with the community. This is a very diverse community in which it's such a blessed again that you can greet everyone, you can say hello to everyone, regardless who you are, they're gonna end up welcoming you. So that was my second wow of the area. Hey, they greet you, they say hello to you. This is amazing.
So very inclusive.
Very inclusive. It's very diverse, but very inclusive. Then the other great thing that this area has that I love, is it's a very walkable area. So you don't need a car if you don't need to. So you can go and start walking all around, and we're just about 5 to 10 minutes away from downtown, from the river walk. So for me, that was also another wow. Hey, you can walk. You don't need a car. You can go and enjoy, and being so close to this lifestyle that I do love. All the culture that we have in downtown is amazing. All the events that we have is amazing. So perfect. That was the other thing. And then I cannot lie on saying that, it's a very nice area to invest. As a business, it's a great area to invest. But for us, investing does not mean just getting into the place, getting into a project, make profits out of the project, but it's also engaging with the community. That's part of the business as well. So this is a community that has welcomed our projects, and we're welcoming the community on doing things such as this, bringing art into the community, beautifying the community. So this was one of those few places that they allow us to do that. So that was another wow why we end up deciding, hey, this is a place for us to start doing projects.
It was a win in every category. And I believe you said that all of the murals and all the paintings in your communities are done by local artists.
When we started understanding all the history behind of this area used to be one of the first residential areas of the city. Okay, in back of those days, they were all together. Regardless of what profession you were, you were all together. So yes, when we end up deciding and choosing this area, we said, okay, let's bring art into it, but let's have just one caveat into that. It has to be San Antonians. If we're in San Antonio, we need just to have San Antonian artists. And what we have learned throughout these years is there's great talent in San Antonio. Unfortunately speaking, especially these young artists that they're just starting their careers, they do not have all the support to do this type of things. So we said, hey, this is a time for us to also work with them. To allow them to have the chance to do their first murals, as some of them they have done, and from there we're kind of backing their careers, and we're the ones that we could proudly say, hey, we were the ones helping you at the very first stage of your career.
And what an opportunity for those young artists that may not have the financial means to promote their artwork themselves, that they have somebody such as yourself that's willing to grant them such an opportunity to really get a lot of people to take a look at what they can provide. So that is excellent. I'm so happy that you're doing that.
And it is amazing, as what you can see, Bobby, is people driving in front of them, stopping, making selfies, taking pictures, and of course they know who they are because we're allowing the artists to sign their murals. So yes, it's a win-win situation for everyone,
and some recognition for those artists. And you're absolutely right, because you see it tagged all over social media.
Yes.
For those people. I do know briefly, when we talked earlier, you mentioned that you are inviting some artists in local San Antonians to an art gallery that you're hosting in May, the 24th through the 28th. Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, thank you for bringing that. Again, our idea is that these people, these artists, they need support. So yes, for this coming week, we're inviting everyone in San Antonio or outside San Antonio to join us here. We're having kind of an open house with several artists, not only the ones that they have been doing our murals, but any other artists that they would like to participate here. And we're doing kind of this open gallery, open house, artist welcome type of thing. And yeah, we're inviting everyone, to join us and to participate with them.
Perfect. So the public is obviously welcome to come downtown 811 Montana in San Antonio. It will be May 24th through the 28th. And what were the hours again?
It's between 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Perfect. So daylight hours. One final thought before we say goodbye. What is the best way for someone to get more information about your projects?
The best thing is to drive around Denver Heights, to drive around the community, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna know which are our projects just by seeing all the murals and the sculptures that we have.
They speak for themselves. Okay, well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I think we're out for this episode. Again, this is Bobby Owens with RE/MAX in downtown San Antonio. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to give you more information. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.